That turkey's flying all over me. Just going on safe. Go down damn rock crevice here. I can hear him down there flopping just a little. That's the longest shot I've ever put on a turkey in my life. But I just could not get any closer. It was a hen and a gaggle of jakes. Well, multiple hens, I should say. At least 5 hens. I couldn't tell you how many jakes, at least one, because he would answer the gobbler and the gobbler would fire off. He did, I think I got it on video maybe once, but he did it a couple times. Man, that was a long shot. Trying to see if I can see where something is flopped down on the leaves. Oh, there's a feather there. Oh, he's right here. He's still flopping a little bit. Yeah, he's right down in here. There he lays. Yeah, this ain't gonna be the biggest gobbler of the season, but I wanted to test this gun. I knew I had it really tapped in good because I have just obliterated the heads on the last 2 that I had at about, 30 to 35 yards. This one here, I don't know how well it's gonna show up on video. I think I may have backed it out a little bit. This is a 50-yard shot, every bit of it. I just wanted to really test this load, test this Remington 870 Super Mag out, and I couldn't believe it when I hit this bird. But he had made me. I had snuck in through this field up here in amongst the autumn olives. I'd actually snuck in close over here. I think I got some gobbling footage, but over that way down the creek. And then, this is all kind of an autumn. I trap up in here. I've caught bobcats up in here, but it's a little opening here. Well, it's not really a little small opening, but it's mostly autumn olive up in there. And so then I came in again thinking they would go over this opposite ridge, the direction they were going, but they were just zigging back and forth on this point. And when I came in, I got in real close. I looked at about 5 hens. I looked at the jake, and then I kept hearing something down closer to the creek, but I never laid eyes on that particular turkey down here in this dry creek bottom. And all of a sudden, he kind of busted up out of the creek on a hen that got close to him. He was actually pushing her away from where he was feeding. And let's get him out of here and take a look at him. Yeah, he's gonna be a young bird. Not very big. Maybe 18 pounds. Actually, he might not even go that. Let me feel him. Let's see here. No, he's better than I thought. Man, he weighs almost as much as the other 2 did, so he'll be right at 20. Whoa, I might have misjudged this bird here. Oh, he's got that's about not as thick as the other 2 I killed this year, but not quite as long either. I think it's probably a 8.5, right at 9-inch beard, whereas the other 2 I killed were 9.5. Something's going on with this camera here. He's a good bird. He's probably got, an 8.5 to 9-inch beard. He's got really good spurs. He's not a 2-year-old, that's for sure. But he's got really, really good spurs on him. You can see they're very sharp. Both of them look good. But so another mature bird, at least a 3-year-old plus for the season. Over 7-inch beards make some mature gobblers, and I'm really Really happy with them, other than the fact that, you know, this last bird I wanted to get some good video, some strutting and some gobbling before pulling the trigger. But the reason why I run this video is just to remind me of the hunt. So in years to come I can go back and watch it, and it kind of takes me back to that, you know, to this time and this place, and just remember the hunt. So for me, I'm not producing no turkey hunting video. It's just about documenting memories. You know, a lot of people don't think they can stalk up on turkeys. You know, this is the second one in a row. You know, I killed one last Saturday, and I stalked up on him too, a mature gobbler. You know, if the sun's right and you got some shade and you got some foliage and you got some blowdowns, and you know your topography, and you come in really slow and methodical, you know, you can work in close on these birds and get within shotgun range. So another 3 gobbler year. I'm glad to have them. Get off here and take some pictures and